The first battle? Michael Cole, we've been at this for 3 years. What were all the previous battles then? I swear to God. All right, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're gathered here for yet another, I guess, evening edition of Monday Night Raw, like early evening edition, I should say. It's 6:03 at the time I'm recording this, Eastern Standard Time. So to address something that happened, the SmackDown here in Cincinnati for Labor Day weekend got canceled, so I'm waiting for my refund accordingly. I'm pretty sure I said across several videos that it was the worst weekend possible for them to do a WWE show. And it's like people were going on about the low ticket sales and this and that. People in Cincinnati, they'll go like maybe like they'll get the tickets like either like right as they like, you know, go on sale. And it's very sporadic for a little bit, but then they'll go in like the last week or two, right? Like that just makes sense. That's what a lot of people do. That being said, I'm not surprised at the cancellation, but I'm still kind of confused as to why they're giving everybody Labor Day weekend off, but they're still going ahead with the Atlanta show. Like, if that's like the Sunday night before Labor Day, like, are people not flying on Labor Day itself? Like, they're still working on Labor Day weekend. So, like, I'm just confused at this point. No, seriously, like I said across several videos, it would have been a disaster. On the 4th, right next door at the Reds game, they have a post-show concert with Ludacris after. There's like a whole bunch of concerts happening that weekend, like between Kentucky and Ohio, and it's just a disaster zone pretty much. Reds games all weekend. You see football's home opener up the road. And then obviously Riverfest, that's our big thing, like the day before Labor Day. So like that's what happens on Labor Day. Like we go all out on Labor Day weekend here in Cincinnati. Another weekend I would not recommend them to show up for, basically anywhere between September, October. September's Oktoberfest month, and then October we have Blink Cincinnati this year. It's the every other year kind of art and light festival show. Now I'm going to be out of town for that, which coincidentally is when Money in the Bank is also going to be happening too. I'm actually going to be out of town that weekend because that's when I go to Indianapolis to go see Ed Sheeran. They did that on purpose. They don't want me to react to the premium live events at this point. They don't want me to react to any of these premium live events at the rate things are going at. So that being said, I wanted to kind of clear the air there because there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening here in Cincinnati. There's a lot happening in general with all the wrestling and all that good stuff. Like my trip to SummerSlam is in like basically I think almost 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, something crazy like that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. This is coming up quickly. So I'm waiting for meet and greets accordingly. That being said, we've got a show to get to tonight. We're going to watch Monday Night Raw. I unfortunately caught social media, so I've been spoiled just a scotch, just a little bit. I made the mistake of looking at social media, but it's fine. We're here to watch our stories. We're here to have a laugh. We're here to have a good time, and we're here to stay hydrated as well. Apparently next week's Raw is also on at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So I know this was a long-winded intro, but I felt like we had to address the elephant in the room because I live in Cincinnati. So that being said, let's just jump right into it, people. So grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, make sure that you're looking out for each other, and make sure that you don't fall for a pyramid scheme, grift, crypto crap, anything like that. Like I'm sure there's like somewhat legit crypto out there, but I keep getting the weird like AMC reply. That was weird too, by the way. The bots have infiltrated my Toy Story 5 post on X, and I don't know why. Anyway, let's jump into it. Monday Night Raw is in London, so let's see what happens, people. We got 2 tag team title matches, and we just got to see what happens. Alrighty, people, we got Femi out here, and for whatever reason, Jey Uso is in the finals of the King of the Round. King of the Ring tournament. Alrighty, people, we've got Femi out here, and he's going to the finals at Night of Champions against good old Jey Uso. I don't like where this is all going. I just don't like where this whole situation is going at Night of Champions, which it's Night of Champions over there, but it'll be Afternoon of Champions, Breakfast of Champions, Brunch of Champions here in the US. There we go. See, they have something right in front of them, right? Like the ruler becomes the king or something. Once again, they kind of whiffed it. from, you know, doing the knight to the king situation, so I don't trust them to follow through on anything. That sounds remotely like, oh, this might work. These tournaments have been something else. We've gotten good matches, but I don't know how I'm feeling about these finals matches. Alrighty, Jay's coming through the crowd, and we're supposed to cheer for him for reasons. Like, look, I get the entrance and everything. It's a good time. But my God, I don't know why we're cheering for this dude at this point, or really anybody in the bloodline. Well, we're gonna have to see what happens here, because Jay is just moseying down the stairs. He's not actually dancing with the people, so. Well, I take that back. There goes Jay now. He's now dancing with the crowd for a minute at least. Good Lord, Jay's going like through like a detour or something. What is happening here? Alrighty, we got Oba and Jay. I missed SmackDown this past week. I was at a GCW in Cincinnati for their debut here in town, so that was exciting. Nobody's having any of it with Jay running it back, and I swear to God, we've been on this dude for doing the running it back thing for like how long now on the channel? Jay, we were rooting so hard for you at some point. It's the character regression. That's why we're all like turning on Jay at this point. No, you're not. I thought that was Carmelo's thing. But the momentum was there for Jay to win the Rumble. We were there for that. Now we're gonna be at SummerSlam. I love a full circle moment. They're gonna have Jay win this thing, right? Well, because Oba just destroys people. Ooh. He's gonna silence the haters. Oh God, if we get Cody versus Jay. Oh no. Is that like his new thing, the warning shot? Like, has that been a thing for a minute, or am I just now picking up on it? I appreciate the energy, Jay, but like, it's Oba's time, but I don't like where this whole thing is going because of just Brock Lesnar just lingering about. You know what I mean? Because like, they've been continuing this little thing like with Oba's promos and stuff like that. I'd agree with that, Oba. Don't miss Jay. See what he literally said? He would destroy Jade. I'm like, this man literally destroys people. Oh, he's not the family member he's worried about. Come on, just like have Oba win a title soon in some shape or form. But then you run into the problem of like who could actually take him down. So I don't know. But either way, I just don't like where any of this is going. I will say Jay brought the fire this week. You love to see it. And Oba he said it himself. He destroys people. So I'll give this a thumbs up. The people were into it. You know, that makes sense. I'm all for it. And we'll see what happens. And again, I know I keep saying this, but I don't trust this match. Alrighty, people. I think this was spoiled for me. But nonetheless, we've got the women's tag team titles on the line. I'm really enjoying this team with Brie and Paige. Again, kind of a bummer that like Nikki and Brie can't be the tag team champions, but it's cool seeing Paige back. And they make a good team. They really do. And this has to be cool for Paige being back in England and everything in a WWE ring, coming in with a title and stuff. Like, that's got to be cool. That you do. You do have to win. That's how you get a title in this whole situation, right? Right. Failure to cash in on these opportunities. Well, I mean, it's not Money in the Bank season, but I understand where we're going with this. Which is still really weird that we're getting Money in the Bank in October. Ooh, nice suplex from Bayley. Oh, neck breaker on the middle rope. Oh, there goes Bayley. Oh, but she's right by the ropes. There we go. Paige just made the save. Glad Michael Cole started to say something because it was like popularized by The Miz. And I'm like, no. It's just awkward. I understand why they have to do it, but it's like, you got this, Brie. Can we talk about Bayley and Lyra's gear, though? All right, we got Lyra and Paige now in the ring. Love to see it, love to see it. Oh, nice German suplex there. There we go. Okay, Paige. Oh, Lyra with the counter, though. Oh, but there's Brie. There we go. Brie just broke up the pin. Oh, she just mocked Paige right there. Oh, but Paige. There we go, Paige. Nice counters right there from Lyra and Paige. And, wow, okay, there we go. I mean, that's a good way to end the match. I'm okay with that. I thought this could have used a couple more minutes, but hey, you know what? The crowd enjoyed it, and the match itself was decent, so I'll take that as a win, right? And again, I'm liking this team with Brie and Paige. They're having good matches so far. Bayley's telling Lyra that they'll have another chance. See, you can't trust anybody hugging anybody on this show. I don't know why I'm kind of surprised that Lyra turned. Like, I knew one of these two would turn, but I'm kind of surprised that Lyra was the one that turned. It'll be interesting to see, like, how Lyra does, like, as a heel, possibly. But it kind of makes sense, I think, again, just, like, all the losses and stuff like that with the matches and stuff, and then look at how long that she had to wait to get that Intercontinental Championship opportunity and all that, so she just kind of snapped. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, too. Like, Lyra was the one that got pinned today, so I don't know. Like, I understand the point that, like, you know, oh, well, you were my tag team partner, you were supposed to break up the pin or something like that. Like, you could justify it like that, but even though that's a bit of a stretch. I want to see where this goes. I want to see where this goes moving ahead. I think, like, if we do get that standalone match with, like, Lyra and Bayley and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they've had matches against each other already. I think it'll be good, but, like, obviously they've got the story now, and we'll just have to see what happens. I'll give all this a thumbs up. The match was good, and the aftermath was also interesting as well. We gotta see what happens. Alrighty, people, we got Chad Gable out here now. This is one of my favorite things going on right now. I hope they don't screw this up. He's got his redemption tour in full force. I mean, it was kind of self-sabotage, but I would agree to a certain degree. Oh, we're gonna revisit this. You know, we never got that Chad Gable versus Otis match. We never got it. And that was like one of the interesting angles at that time too. I have some questions for Maxine. What's she doing with Austin Theory these last so many weeks? What are we doing? Why are we hanging around the Visionless Vision? I mean, Alpha Academy, they don't really have much of a vision either, in the sense of like, we don't know what direction they're going in necessarily, but it's still better than being part of the Visionless Vision. That group is cursed. And not like the whimsy sort of Danhausen way, but the cursedness. I'm so proud of Maxine. So proud of you, Maxine, for winning that title. Yeah, it was Chad. Thank you for addressing that, because I'm like, these guys don't gotta like accept Chad Gable's apology after the way he treated everybody, right? He's skipping right over Otis for now. He's probably saving him for last, right? Yeah, especially with Otis, you really treated that man like crap. But like, you basically like threw him into all kinds of predicaments, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they don't accept the apology right away. Because I mean, look at the crap that he put them through. Oh, Otis was about to shake his hand, and then Maxine swooped in. And you're trusting Austin Theory in the backstage area for weeks now, right? Yeah, I remember that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't necessarily have to forgive him, and they really shouldn't forgive him. Somebody just yelled, "Kick him!" Yeah, but the three of them had each other, so I don't see them as being alone, but that's besides the point. But I'm glad that they at least circled back to this, because they never circled back to anything. Otis is having second thoughts in this whole situation, though, and he's walking away. But I kind of don't blame them for not accepting the apology right out of the gate or anything like that. After everything that Chad Gable did to them and everything in the past, like, he's got to actually show that he's a changed person, right? Like, we always talk about, like, the pattern of behavior stuff, right? But again, like, they never really circle back to this kind of stuff here. And again, this whole Chad Gable situation's interesting. But I'm really glad that we circled back with the Alpha Academy and everything. I'm glad that we circled back to that now. Whether or not they actually follow up on everything with Maxine and Austin Theory in the backstage area, I don't know. But we'll have to see what happens moving forward. But the people were into this, I was into it, and I want to see what happens. I thought Maxine did a really good job. Chad Gable did too. And again, like, they didn't have to accept his apology, and they didn't. And I like that. I want to see what happens. I want to see if they eventually accept the apology and that sort of thing. Or, you know, if somebody does. But yeah, I don't know. I want to see where this goes, if it goes anywhere. But yeah, I'm glad that we at least circle back to this. Yay, continuity. Dragon Lee just took out Ethan Paige, and now I think we're going to go back inside the ring. Yep, we're going back inside the ring. We got Dragon Lee versus Ethan Paige. And that makes sense because of everybody being intermingled surrounding the Intercontinental Championship situation and that sort of thing. Oh, yeah, that kick looked like that definitely hurt. Dragon Lee's getting the momentum here. And he got a full entrance too, so that made me happy. All right, we got LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso coming up later tonight. Well, yeah, Ethan Paige is talented, and I'm glad that he's off to a good start on Monday Night Raw, seemingly enough. He's at least floating near a title, and, you know, he's just crushing it so far with what he's got to work with. Well, they're kicking each other, so, I mean, you know, he kicked out of the kick. Oh my god, I'm just now, okay. I'm just now realizing that. Oh my god. Oh, Dragon Lee just stopped Ethan Paige from sending him into the post there. Oh, right in the corner. Oh, huge kick right there. Oh no, this isn't good for Ethan Paige. Oh, there goes Dragon. Oh my god. Oh god, what? Whoa. He said fly like a dragon, and then they went right onto the commentary table. And like, it's not like, you know, like they didn't break the commentary table, but they literally kind of grazed over it, I think. Oh, Ethan Paige kicked out. Right in front of the referee, technically, though. Like, what? How did the referee not see that? He was like right there. Wow. Oh, Ethan Paige has like a gash like underneath his eye there on the left side. Well, Ethan Page picked up a win against Dragon Lee here, and you know, I'm not a fan of the finish, but nonetheless, the match was still good. The crowd was into it, and yeah, I mean, these two had a good match. I'll give this a thumbs up. Alrighty, everybody, we've got Io Sky out here for an interview, and I'm gonna guess that Liv's gonna pop out at some point too, right? Because they're in the Queen of the Ring finals for reasons. Like, Io makes sense because at least she's not holding a title, and she's trying to get back to the title, right? Like, that makes sense. And Liv's got a title, and we haven't had a single title defense from her yet, as far as I'm aware of. And it's been like 2 months. I mean, it's gonna be a good match, but I'm over the Judgment Day. And why is Liv in this tournament if, like, she's supposed to earn a title opportunity? We're not sure what's going on with Rhea, because I guess she's injured too now or something? I don't know what's going on with Rhea, and I don't like to go off of the dirt sheets. Yeah, I don't want to speculate, because just, yeah, I don't do dirt sheets in this household. That's just what I heard on the social medias, and I'm like, oh boy. Liv, you haven't had a single title defense yet, and like, it's been 2 months. How can you say you're the greatest champion of all time if you don't defend your championship? Io's got her ears covered. We don't deserve you, Io. This stinks because I like Liv. Oh God. This whole situation. Just ever since the start of the year with that Royal Rumble win and the aftermath with that. Again, like I want to reiterate, like we always have to around here, we go after just the choices and not necessarily the people. Do I get a Burger King crown as a result of this? Yeah, I hope Rhea's okay. I don't know what's going on. Io, never change. Just never change, Io. Never change. Queen Io. I like that. Io's probably like, I'm just going in circles at this point with the Judgment Day. But like, if Io wins the tournament, then like, she technically beat a champion. So would that get her kind of 2 title opportunities? Like, I don't know if that's the logic, but... So they're gonna start out with both Queen and King of the Ring coming up on Night of Champions because they need something to put on ESPN. Got it. Alrighty, everybody, we've got LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso. Jimmy and Jay, they're in the backstage area. Jacob once again reiterating that he only listens to the OTC, and it does not appear that the OTC is around tonight, so there's that, and I think that makes sense. Oh, LA Knight just went right for Jimmy right there because Jimmy was jumping. Well, it's kind of both because, you know, sometimes you gotta team up with people that you might not necessarily get along with. Like, you do the whole thing every single time. It's like, can they coexist? That was literally what happened on several occasions, might we add, or at least a couple of them anyway, right? It hasn't made LA Knight paranoid. This man's been dealing with the bloodline shenanigans on and off now for 3 years. Like, you literally had a video last week that said almost 3 years with the bloodline. Dude, this entire thing lasted my entire late 20s, and it's now into my early 30s. No, I think he's justified in his response at this point with the bloodline situation, and he had a whole situation with Adam Pearce in the back, and it's like nothing happens to the bloodline on any of these shows at this point. Yes, because LA Knight is totally gonna join the bloodline. I'm still manifesting a world title for LA Knight. I know, very Delulu at this point, but I think a little bit of Delulu-ness is probably pretty healthy, right? At least a SummerSlam feature match, selfishly. All right, Jimmy. All right, look at that. You can't trust anything that the bloodline is doing, period, Michael Cole. You've been following this like just as long as we have over here, right? Like, because we've watched this entire arc, like not necessarily on the channel, but I've watched this entire story for almost, what, 6 years now? Oh my God, it's been almost 6 years. Oh, right on the apron. Oh, right into the barricade there. Oh my God. Well, I would say if it was physical or not, but like, we're skipping through the little 2-minute breaks that we were supposed to get here because obviously we're watching it relatively after the fact, after it finished streaming. Ow, my back hurts watching that. I always get so nervous when I see moves that are like right on the apron like that, and I just, ouch. Like, I don't care what move it is. It looks painful because isn't like that like the hardest part of the ring? Again, I'm not a trained professional wrestler. I'm a part-time little YouTuber over here that yaps on their couch and laughs at everything and occasionally plays video games. I swear we're getting the gaming content back. I've just been out in the wilderness. There's been a lot happening. Lots of good things happening. It's been a busy season. About to get even busier, but the first battle, Michael Cole, we've been at this for 3 years. What were all the previous battles then? I swear to God. Like, I gotta think if I'm annoyed at Michael Cole in the commentary right now with like, oh, this is the first battle. And I'm like, we've been at this for almost 3 years now. They literally said that last week. They did it in the YouTube video and everything. So if I'm getting a little annoyed over here, like, I can't imagine he's literally in the Bloodline Vortex after being involved in the Vision Vortex, and then before that he was also in the Bloodline Vortex. Nice move from Jimmy right there. You know, why did Jimmy not win the US title at some point? Like, when he was just doing his own thing for a little bit? Because that would have been great timing there. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, right around the same time that Jay won the Royal Rumble. Right? Like, we could have had Jimmy with that US title for a cup of coffee. Again, it doesn't have to be a long title run, just, you know, a little something. There we go, LA Knight. Man, usually London's a little bit louder. Maybe they're conserving their energy. I don't know. Because I kind of get, oh man, we're gonna need to conserve our energy for 2 nights of SummerSlam. All right, Jimmy's going to the top rope now. Yeah, there's LA Knight now. Solo! There's Solo! Oh no, Solo's hopping over the barricade. Solo's smiling. He went after Jimmy! Let's go, Solo! I'm on Team Solo now. Even LA Knight's like, what the heck happened? They got a Solo chant going. Give me the Solo arc at this point. I've been wanting it for so long. Well, I mean, hey, a win's a win, right? This is like the one time where Bloodline shenanigans actually panned out in LA Knight's favor. Oh, this is great. Oh, and then there goes Solo doing the little pointing thing. See, at least Solo is hilarious. Oh, Solo. No, I'm not. I'm fine with Club WWE. We got too many subscriptions out there in the wilderness as it is. I think somebody pointed out that this is his first one-on-one win, like, all year. And I'm like, it is literally halfway through the year. So, I don't know. Do with that information what you will. I mean, listen, LA Knight got the win, and it was due to Bloodline shenanigans. So, automatically, because the rule around here is that if LA Knight wins a match, we got to give it a thumbs up in some shape or form, whether it's a tag match, whatever it is. If LA Knight wins the match, we give it a thumbs up. So we're giving this a thumbs up. Alrighty, people, we've got the tag team titles on the line here in the main event. We got Austin Theory, Braun Breaker defending against the Street Profits. Should be interesting. I believe I saw the spoiler on this one too, but here we are. We've got our good pal, Logan Paul at ringside. Yay. There we go, Montez Ford. There we go. Oh, nice drop kick from Dawkins right there. Well, that and like, you just can't trust anything involving the Visionless Vision at this point. You can't trust any of these groups. You can't trust the Judgment Day, Bloodline, Visionless Vision, whoever. You can't. Focus on the match. We don't care about Logan Paul. Or at least I don't anyway. It's a tag team title match. Focus on the match. I know that Logan Paul returned last week and he's at ringside and everything, but we need to be talking about the people inside the ring. My God. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the spear there. Yeah, Braun Breaker is just insane, dude. Oh yeah, that's right. We got Braun Breaker and Seth, and they're gonna be in a steel cage match. It feels like we have like a whole bunch of matches for once, because they usually do what, like 5 matches on a premium live event? Because we have King and Queen of the Ring. I think Tiffany and Jade, they've got the title match. We've got Seth versus Braun Breaker, Trick versus Ricky Saints, and then Cody, Gunther, and Sammy. Am I missing a match? I might be missing a match. No, I got that. Yay! Love that for me. Okay, so beautiful. And yeah, I mean, at least it's like, okay, we got some fresh matches, which is great. Right, we got the double team there. Yeah, but that tag team title match, like, wasn't that Theory and Logan in that match that were defending the tag titles? Something like that. So, I mean, slightly different combination. Oh, Theory. Oh, landed. Oh, elbow to Braun. And hey, there you go. That's one way to get the tag in. Let's go, Dawkins. And hey, Dawkins looks great, too. There we go. Right, Theory is in the match now. You'll love to see it. Like, again, Theory's good in the ring, and at least he's like, it feels like he's at least developing as a character a little bit. Like, what's been going on with Maxine backstage there? Are we ever gonna find that out? Like, are we gonna find that information out at some point? Nice move there from the Street Profits. Oh, yep, the referee caught him. Good job, ref. Kick him out, ref. Thank you, ref. We appreciate you, ref. Hope we got another tag made. Oh, the Profits might have this. Nope, there's Braun Breaker. Oh, Theory's right behind you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not at the commentary table. No. Oh, there goes Braun. That is as I expected. So, when you watch the replay and they haven't put the ads on yet or whatever, right? Like, it just fast forwards through that. That's what I suspected was happening, because I'm like, this is 2.5 hours, but it feels like it's going by a lot quicker, and I caught it. We have a CM Punk chant going on right now. I miss Mr. Punk, but I hope he's enjoying his time off. Truly was holding down the fort for us for a little while there. Now we're back in the Bloodline Vortex and the Vision Vortex collectively. Yay! I don't even know what just happened there. He's like, you can't hit! Yeah, I think he just hit him. Oh, that could be it. Nope, Dawkins broke up the pin there. I mean, no, I don't think any of us should be surprised that Braun Breaker is up first. Oh, right to the steps. Oh no, he's got the steel steps. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't or can't use the steps as a weapon. Yeah, no, it's champion's advantage. Oh, right into the post. Oh my god, Logan Paul is back? Get rid of this man. Oh, he's got the stupid brass knuckles. Oh! I believe in Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry's back! Go get him, Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. They're still going. And I didn't say his name. Well, I didn't say Seth's name either, but we got Seth Rollins coming out here apparently. And that makes sense, right? Because like Seth, well, and Braun, they're in the steel cage match coming up. Oh, and now Seth's going through the crowd. Oh, he's got the knuckles and he got Theory. Oh, Braun's trying to go after Seth now. And, well, Theory's left on his own. Poor Theory. I think that's it. I think the Street Profits have this, friends. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. I mean, this is gonna circle back, of course, back to the Vision at some point, right? But, yay! Street Profits won the tag titles, and, the Visionless Vision no longer have those tag team titles. We have an actual tag team that's not a makeshift universe mode tag team with the tag titles again. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Because of the title change and the Street Profits have tag team gold again, the ending was a little crazy there with Joe Hendry coming back and of course Seth Rollins. That makes sense because he's again going up against Braun at Night of Champions. It'll be interesting. I want to see how they follow this up, especially with Joe Hendry in the mix. So there is that. But yeah, I'll give this a thumbs up. We had a title change and the ending was fun. Again, a little convoluted, but at least the people that, like, you know, interfered in all this made sense. Alrighty, overall, this week's episode was pretty much, you know, the go-home episode. I think that's a good way to put it. We did have some good matches along the way. Again, like, the matches were good this week. You know, I think we've been saying that for the last couple weeks. I liked the end of the women's tag match with the ending of the match itself, but I also like the aftermath too. I think it's because I've just never have seen Lyra as like a like heel or anything like that. I'm a little skeptical, but I'm open to seeing what happens. And then I am glad that we also got the Vision away from those tag team titles for at least a minute here. Glad to see the Street Profits with the tag titles again. It just feels right, to be honest. Joe Hendry's back, so that was also very delightful to see. Jimmy Uso and LA Knight, they had a great match as well. And I liked the segment with Alpha Academy and Chad Gable, and I'm so glad that we circled back to that. So that was great to see as well. So I thought we had some bright spots this week. Nothing really like stood out like, oh yeah, like totally go check this out. But it was still a serviceable show. Again, this was the go-home show, so I think that just made sense. Very much middle-of-the-road kind of show. But overall, let me know what you thought about this week's Monday Night Raw down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, we will be back for our probably final early evening Monday Night Raw next week, because again, the special start time's at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we will also be around for Night of Champions. So thank you all once again for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. I'm also getting caught up with my backlog of videos. I still need to go through May. I'm caught up with June, so that's exciting. In the sense of like getting little shorts and stuff uploaded. I still need to get vacation footage uploaded, and hopefully I can just work on that this week. But either way, again, thanks so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.